name is Nicole Jorwic, and I am the Senior Director of Public Policy for the ARC of the United States. I'm glad to be here today to talk about why the FDA must act, finally, to stop the shock. We are here today because people with disabilities are being tortured by shock devices at the Judge Rottenberg Center. These devices are worn by residents of JRC, an institution in Massachusetts. These devices are worn by residents, and staff members use remote controls to administer shock to residents. That is right, to shock residents for perceived misbehavior. Keyword, perceived. This is despite the fact that there is a well-established body of evidence proving that there are alternative methods for behavioral supports for people with disabilities and other needs that do not include excessive force, pain, and fear. It continues to be shown that there is no therapeutic benefit to these devices. The actions of the Judge Rottenberg Center remains a civil rights issue. With every day that passes without this rule being finalized by the FDA, the rights of people with disabilities will continue to be violated as they endure abuse and torture. The ARC won't rest until this barbaric practice is halted and the use of these devices are banned at the JRC and nationwide. The ARC has a decades-long history of opposition to the actions at the JRC, including the use of restraint and seclusion. The ARC joins ASAN and other organizations raising concerns about the health, safety, and welfare of residents of the JRC, including commenting on the rule that we all are now requesting and demanding that the FDA finalize. This issue is something that matters to me professionally and also personally. My brother Chris is 29 and has autism, and it is my brother's voice that I've heard during every 10th Hill meeting on this issue, every meeting with the FDA, and while we were writing comments on why these torturous devices must be banned. This is a little ironic since my brother doesn't use his voice to speak. You see, Chris types to communicate, and one thing that he always highlights when he is out training others on how better to interact with individuals with disabilities is that every behavior is a form of communication. And Chris communicates with his behaviors too. And it terrifies me knowing that if he were a resident at JRC, he would very likely, if not definitely, be shocked for trying to express himself or simply communicate what he needs. I have heard stories of just that have brought me to tears, and that is why the FDA must act. All people with disabilities deserve the right to live free from the fear of torture. Continuing in their posture of inaction is devaluing the lives of people with disabilities. We will not stop fighting until we are able to stop the shock.